Only very secure leaders can lead without the unwritten rule of compliance, and that's because secure leaders don't require a false narrative to be upheld. The unwritten rule of compliance is that nobody at work can disagree with you, even if you ask for their opinion, and that's really just a performance. You are asking them, agree with me, stroke my ego, make me feel better. That's a sign of insecurity. When we are insecure, we are projecting a narrative about ourselves that's not real. We haven't accepted the part of ourselves that we don't like. We haven't accepted where our flaws are, which means we also don't realistically know where our strengths are. What makes us insecure is when people point that out. When people point out something about us that isn't in line with our delusion about ourselves. In my upcoming book, is going through formatting and all of that right now with the editor, chapter on this unwritten rule, and I have, I think, at least 3 case studies that made the final cut because there were so many examples of how this ends up being a disaster for leaders in their companies. Even lives are lost over it. I am someone who struggles with being very defensive. I like to blame the Catholic guilt. Just in general, none of us like seeing our flaws, but that is something that I've had to work a lot on and still have to work on, is being realistic and accepting who I am versus who the projection of what I want to be. And so if you're in leadership, I encourage you to do the same, because our projections of ourselves, our insecurities, the false narrative that we are insisting that we are all knowing, that we're brilliant, that nobody knows more than we do about anything, aren't spared from those consequences. The facade can only last for so long.